Today I'm gonna get some of these custom pops painted for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So I'm just gonna have to dedicate my time, and I'm just simply going to have to force myself to do it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and become part of the Wayneko crew. My name is Wayne, and this is Wayneko. Now, like I was saying, I've got to get some of these custom pops done. I mean, it's just simply time to get these things done so that I can schedule the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I mean, this is simply all I'm waiting for. So I'm going to kick my own self in the butt today, and I'm going to get them done. For the most part, Galactor is done. Okay, so I have a few finishing touches to do to Galactor and Galacticus. Why did I call him Galactor? Galacticus. So I have a few finishing touches to do to Galacticus. I still got to get like some of this stuff that's red in him, finish painting black, and I knew I was going to have to come back and do a few more coats on him. I mean, it's just the way that the nature of the beast works, right? I mean, you can't just blast a bunch of color on something all at once, or it's going to run and drip, and it's just going to look bad. So I simply didn't. But he looks like he's about done. What I'm going to do is throw a little bit of white in him, and then I'm going to throw some stars to make it look like a galaxy, right, so that it fits his name. That's at least the plan, is to try and make it look like a galaxy. I don't 100% know that this is going to work, but that is my plan. My plan is to make Galacticus look like a galaxy, right? Only because that seems suiting to me, like with his name. Now, I don't know a whole lot about that because I didn't watch the movie, but that's okay, right? I really don't need to know a whole lot about it to do a custom pop. I have another Hello Kitty that I'm going to get started on. I'm going to get some paint mixed, and we're going to get Hello Kitty going. I'm going to either make Hello Kitty a little brighter or a little dingier than the other one. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with her, but I'm definitely going to make her look different. She is a different Hello Kitty. The other one I checked out is some kind of like Hello Kitty burger, so that turned into like a Hello Kitty zombie burger type thing, or Burger X is what I think I called. What I ended up calling that one was Burger X. I'm pretty sure that's what I ended up calling it. Burger X, yes. Burger X, definitely. I don't 100% know without like putting my hands on it. So while Galacticus is drying a little, we're going to get to work on Hello Kitty. Not because I think I can move through Hello Kitty faster, just simply because I'm going to like multitask here, because I'm going to try and like knock them out. So like y'all know from before, the mixing of these paints is not really that hard. It's just a little time consuming. And so I'll get this paint mixed real quick, and then we'll start popping some green in Hello Kitty to give her that whole like zombie appearance. I don't 100% know like where I'm going to go with it, but I'm just going to kind of figure this one out as we go. I really do think that I'm going to make her like darker in appearance in the green than I did the other one. I don't know how much darker. I mean, we'll just simply have to see where I go with it, but I'm definitely going to make her a brighter, or I guess that's the better word, right? I'm going to make her a brighter green than I did the other one. So this Galacticus has really been a fun one, and I hope I'm saying that right. And if I'm not saying that right, I guess y'all can throw me a comment down below and tell me that I'm not saying it right. But just be nice. Be nice. No, you don't necessarily have to be nice. All right. So like I was saying, I'm gonna come in and pop her a little bit more green than I did the other one. We're just gonna have to see how that works, right? I mean, because I don't 100% know how that's gonna work, but I'm definitely just gonna put a little bit more green in her than I did, let's say, her sister. Now, after painting one of these, I'm not nearly as afraid of this one as I was the first one. Now, the first one had me a little worried that I was going to really mess it up and that it wasn't going to come out that great. But now that I know that it's possible, I'm really not that concerned about it. And I'm just going to get in here and get her nice and green and darken up the areas that I really want dark. Like right under her ears, I really want dark, and I think y'all remember, right in her eyes, I'm going to darken up, and I'm going to stop there and be careful not to put down too much at one time. If you put down too much of this stuff at one time, then it starts getting runny and murky, and we don't necessarily want that. And I see her little buttons right here, and I'm going to tell you, I'm super tempted to like blast those green as well, and I'm going to, just to give it a dingy look, right? I mean, I want it to have that dingy look to it. And let's start working on the eyes. I mean, like I said, now that I know this is possible, I'm not nearly as afraid of this one as I was the other one. Coming up next is the troll. Now, I'm kind of waiting to see what ideas you guys give me on this troll before I go to like blasting the troll, just whatever color it is I can think of. And I haven't really thought of one, so that's kind of why I've asked for y'all's advice on what y'all would like to see me do with this troll. If you didn't catch that in the last video, how about throw a comment down below and tell me what you think. You know, what do you think I should do with this troll? I mean, so just give me some suggestions, throw a comment down below, say, hey, you should do this with it, or hey, you should do that with it. I mean, that way I have an idea as to what I'm doing with it. I mean, so as you can see, there's quite a bit of time that goes into these things. You have to paint, then you have to wait to dry, and then you have to paint, then you have to wait to dry. And I mean, so especially if you're doing more than one color, I mean, you have quite a bit of time tied up into these things. And this is why I think this is such an awesome idea to do as a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm going to sign each and every one of these boxes. So each and every one of these boxes I'm going to sign somewhere. Probably on the top, I'll put one of one. I'll sign it on the top. And this is something that you will have in your collection forever. I mean, this is a one-off. This will not be a 2, a 3, or 4, at least not for this batch. This will not go any further than this. Now, there's some of these that I might do more than this, but in this run, it's going to be one of one, every one of them, right? I mean, and that's how they're going to stay. So I hope that you're as excited about getting these things as I am about sending them to you, because this to me is truly awesome, and I hope that you feel like it is as awesome as I do. I'm not going to bore you with the rest of these paints. I'm going to get back into this. We'll speed rush it along or something. Don't forget though to give me some ideas as to how you want to see that guy painted, right? Do you want to see him done like a rainbow? And like I said in my last video, there's already like some rainbows out there, so I would prefer to not do him in a rainbow. But if you want to see him in a rainbow, then you know I don't mind doing it. But they made some that were in a rainbow already, so I would kind of like to avoid that, you know, at all costs. But there's lots and lots of cool ideas to do with them. So throw me a comment down below. Tell me what you want to see him done as, and I will try and see if I can make that happen. Now, I'm kind of out of ideas on them, and that's why I'm asking y'all. I don't necessarily want to. My first thoughts was I was going to do him as a zombie as well, but I'd feel like that maybe I'd be running the whole like zombie idea into the ground, and I don't want to run the whole zombie idea into the ground. So that's kind of why I want y'all to give me some ideas as to how y'all want to see him done. I mean, if y'all want to see him done like a zombie, if you want to see him done like a rainbow, I mean, the possibilities are endless. I mean, I could do him like a galaxy as well. It's just endless. Your imagination is going to be your stopping point when it comes to things like this. Gonna get a little bit more black on him. I mean, just because I can still see a little red in places, I'm gonna try and like get that red to totally go away. Other than that, he's looking really good. I mean, I can't say that there's a whole lot with him that I'm not happy with as far as like the black coating goes. Now, but like I said, there's still just like a spot here and a spot there that just needed a little bit more black put on it. And then I'm gonna like start turning him into a galaxy. And I know you can't see him very well right there. Let's see if we move him back here. And then I'll start turning him into a galaxy, but we're gonna move him out of the way again while that dries. Hey, as y'all can see, she's really starting to come along very well. I'm kind of extremely pleased with the way she is turning out. Y'all know that I still got to get some red in her, right? So we still got to give her like the whole I'm a zombie look. So I'll still get a little red with her right up in her mouth a little bit, or what I think is her mouth. I'll get a little red put in it. And this is simply where you're going to lead me today, or where I'm going to leave you today, however you want to look at it. This is going to be it for today. Now, don't forget to throw a comment down below if you want to see this guy done a certain way. I'm going to wait a couple of days, and then I'm just simply going to paint him however I think he needs to be done. Maybe by then I'll come up with something. If not, I'll figure it out all the same, right? Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and become part of the Wayneko crew. Guys, there is no Wayneko crew without you, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you for watching. Until next time, have a good one.